guys, I am back at one of Tom and I's spots at the dump. So this is what we like to call the marble spot because it is a 40s to 50s era dump and it is just full of marbles, or at least that's what we come out looking for. Now, I just got here and I already spy a surface find. That is going to be this spoon here. It's probably a silver plate. Yeah, it was silver plated at one point. Let's see the maker on this one. Looks like it's an Argyle silver plate. So I literally just got here, haven't even put all my gear on. So hopefully that's a sign it'll be a good night. Let's see if we get something else. Well, it appears the marbles are avoiding me tonight, but I do have my first button of the evening. It appears to be a porcelain 4-hole, but that is a cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Hold that thought. Marbles, I guess, are not avoiding me because I just got my first one of the evening, and it looks like, this one is going to be some sort of tan swirl on a white base. I actually have no idea what this is, or what specific type at least. Does not feel like it's in the greatest condition, but it's still a marble. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I see something lying in situ. Appears to be another marble, my second one of the night. And this one, it's looking like it's just going to be an opaque, but that is okay though. I will take an opaque marble. It's definitely got some age to it, probably off of a game of Chinese checkers or something like that, but it's still a really cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I'm thinking this might be a little bit of a hot streak because I've got yet another marble, and actually this one is feeling pretty clay to me. So, oh yeah, that's going to be definitely a clay marble right there. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I think we're gonna have a little deja vu here. It looks like we've got yet another clay marble. That's a little bit of a surprise because most of the marbles I've pulled out of here have been in the like 30s to 50s range. So it's a little bit of a surprise to see these older ones, but I'll take them either way. Let's see if we get something else. So it is looking like it's about that time again. I've got a marble down in the hole here. This one looks like it's got some sort of design on it, and it is probably going to be in pretty rough shape, but we shall see what we have. It looks like it is very off-round, probably broken, and it's got some sort of pattern in there. No clue what it is, but it's a really cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So it's looking like we got another spoon here. This one also appears to be a silver plate of some sort. And it's a little bit bent up, but that's okay though. See if we can get you a back mark off this one. Something, well, whatever it is, it's a cool silver plate spoon. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I should not have turned the camera off so quick. It's a something Barton brand, but up here it's got some script that I can't read, but it's definitely personalized in some way, so that is a really cool piece of history. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I just exposed another marble here. This one looks like it might have some design on it, and it does. It is a green something. Let's get you a better look. I was gonna guess Peltier Rainbow, but the more I look at it, it may be some sort of flame. And I believe, yeah, I'm not sure on the maker of this one, but when I figure out an ID, I will throw it up, and in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So it is a brand new day. I'm back out at Terry's dump again. Hello. And I literally just put the scraper into the ground. This is my first swipe. That's a marble. And let's see what kind we have here. Swiping pretty clean. Looks like some sort of corkscrew, or maybe not a corkscrew, but when I get an ID, I will throw up the manufacturer and the age, but that is a great way to start the day. I'll take a marble. Let's see if we get something else. So we haven't even gotten the sift track yet, and I've already got another surface find here. This one appears to be some sort of button. It's a 2-hole, probably a bone, and that is a really fancy pattern on the other side of that. That's a cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So we just exposed our first treasure out of the sifter for the day. This looks like it's going to be some sort of little button. Yeah, it's got a little bit of fancy on it too. That's a cool find. Here's the other end of that. Looks like a 2-hole. That is a really good find. We'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I'm on to marble number 2 for the day. This one though, looks like it's gonna be a clay. And yeah, that's exactly what that's gonna be. Go ahead and get that cleaned up just a bit. But I will certainly take a clay marble. I'll get that in the light so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, that's number 2 for the day though, for marbles. Let's see if we get something else. So this dump that we're in right now dates from like the 20s into the 50s. And here's just a look at some of the bottles we're pulling up here. We got this one here. It's a Marquette Manufacturing Company something. Not entirely sure what this one is, but it's pretty hefty. And then we got a massive Clorox bottle here. This one I think I may take home with me. And then here's the bottom of that one. And then we had a couple other ones that were interesting. There it is.
Oh, med bottle.
There's a lot of medicine bottles in here. This one here is something Moraline. Not sure what was in that one. And then there's just a bunch of them. But if we find anything else cool, we'll loop you back in. So that's not something I was expecting to see in the sifter. That's a coin. And I'm not sure entirely what it is just yet. Oh, you know what? I think I might see Lincoln. So that could be a wheat penny. And it is in terrible shape. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. And when I got a date and some detail, I'll loop you back in. So here is the penny all cleaned up. I was right. It is a wheat penny. The best part about this wheat penny, it is actually going to be a second year 1910. There's no mint mark on it, but you can see the date coming through the crust. Hopefully I can clean the rest of this off a little bit better when I get home, but I will certainly take a wheat penny. Let's see if we get something else. So I just pulled up this thing here. I have no clue what it is, but while I was hunting the tear out a while back, I had found this exact same glass bit, and I had thought at the time maybe it was modern, maybe it was old. It was around some old glass, so I held on to it anyway, but never was able to figure out what it is. So if anybody knows what this thing is, what it was used for, how old it is, please feel free to leave that down in the comments. They would be greatly appreciated. But it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So I am really excited for this one because I see a pin. Not sure entirely what we have here just yet. I'll get this into the light so you can see it better. But that is definitely a pin. Maybe some fancy around the edges. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. And when I got all the detail, I'll loop you back in. So here's the pin all cleaned up. It's actually got a really pretty flower pattern going up around the edge. And we're leaning towards that this was probably a cameo pin at some point. Sadly, it is just missing the cameo. But that is okay though. The pin is still cool. There's the back of it all cleaned up. It's even got the pin still attached, but I will certainly take it. Let's see if we get something else. So Terry just pulled something out of the hole we're working there. That's a beautiful looking marble. Oh yeah, it is a little bit broken. Too bad. That's still cool though. Might be tough to get a manufacturer on this one. It's a pretty basic blue and white, but when I get an age range, I will loop you in with that. But that is a really cool find. Nice job. Let's see if we get something else.
There's one in here.
So the one we just found is still in my hand because I was just getting ready to hand it back to him, and I spied this one sitting in the bottom of the dirt. This one, however, I do know exactly what this is. This is going to be a yellow and white Peltier Rainbow. The date range on these is pretty wide, like 30s to 60s, but it's still a really cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So Terry just pulled this out of the pile, and it looks to be some sort of suspender clasp or something like that. That's a cool find, but here's just the progress we're making on the hole here. It's getting pretty big at this point, and we're still pulling stuff out of it. So hopefully there's going to be some more soon. So I think I just missed the scoop altogether on this one. Check that out. That is a marble right outside of the sifter too. And this one though, oh, that is, I found one exactly like this not long ago here, but that is going to be a master brushed patch. I can already tell you. Same exact kind I found earlier, but that is a really cool marble. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So that's going to be a pretty easy one there. That's going to be a little shell button, it looks like. Definitely going to have some age to it. Oh, that is a very... Oh, it's crumbling just a bit. That is okay, though. I will certainly take a button. Let's see if we get something else. So that one is in situ. That is definitely going to be a marble. I can already tell you. Let's go ahead and get that thing out of here. Looks like it's a blue and white one of some sort. Actually, it looks... Oh, that's going to be another Peltier rainbow, I believe. So that is a good find right there for sure. Got a few pock marks, but that is still a really cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from some hunts at the dump. So I'm going to start off with some mail calls. So all of these spoons you see here came from Terry, and he knew just how much I loved spoons, so he decided he was going to unload these on me instead of putting them into the scrap pile. So we'll get you a good look at the handles on these. There's some really, really fancy ones in here. All of them are a little bit crusty, but still some cool spoons. This one here, if I flip that over, it's actually got a hallmark on the back for the silver plating. And then onto the finds from the hunts. I got a couple of bottles here. I got this old Clorox bottle, and I'm not 100% sure on the age of it, but based on the age of the rest of the stuff in the dump, probably 20s to 50s. And here's the other end of it. I got a serum bottle, probably from some sort of injection. It's got the measurements there, and I got this tiny little medicine bottle as well. And then on the hunts, I found a pair of spoons of my own. I got this one here with the monogram, and then I've got this one here, which is just a basic silver plate. And then onto some of the smaller relics. I got this bit here with some writing, no clue exactly what it is. And then I got this little flower pin here. I would assume it's probably a cameo just with the stone missing, but there's the pin mechanism on the back. I got a little buckle. I got a lipstick tube, which is a Princess patent, if you can see that just down on the bottom there. And then onto the buttons, I got this one here, which is completely, well, it was completely encrusted with iron, but it's an Oshkosh Bagosh, and this one I know dates to the mid-20s. And then I got onto some plastic ones as well with some fancy. And then I got one porcelain 4-hole as well. I was even able to get onto one coin, being this 1910 wheat penny, which after a CLR treatment actually revealed some pretty good detail. And there's the back of that coin. And now onto the marbles. So this is what we go to the spot for, and I found plenty of them. I got 3 clays, a red opaque, I got a melted one, and then this blue and white one, which I was never actually able to ID. Now onto the ones I could ID. I've got a master brush patch here, a pair of Peltier rainbows, blue and yellow. And then the 3 on the end here are all alley agate swirls, and these ones probably even came in the same set because they're just 3 different color variations of the same marble. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater signing out.